Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say thank you for coming in my presentation today. It's great to see you all. Before I present an article about the role of pharmacists in hospitals in services for COVID-19 patients, let me introduce myself.
Okay, my name is Suci Armelia. You can call me Suci. My NPM F1G021051. And I come from Class A Pharmacy Class 2021 at a university called Bengkulu University.
In this presentation, we will discuss about the role of pharmacists in hospitals in services for COVID-19 patients. Later, we will discuss the management and provision of pharmaceutical supplies and also pharmaceutical services to patients.
Okay, please listen carefully.
On February 12, 2020, WHO officially designated this novel coronavirus disease in humans as coronavirus disease or COVID-19. As part of health workers, pharmacists need to know things related to their professional practice in the health sector in an effort to prepare for COVID-19. The hospital pharmacist installation is a pharmacist practice place in the hospital. The unit responsible for the implementation of all pharmaceutical work activities including the management of pharmaceutical supplies, starting from the selection, planning, procurement, storage, preparation, compounding, and direct service to patients. What is the role of pharmacists in carrying out the two functions above for preparedness to face COVID-19? This following is a brief review of the role of pharmacists in the management of pharmaceutical supplies and direct service to patients. Okay, the next is management and provision of pharmaceutical supplies. Since WHO stated that the incidence of COVID-19 disease due to the SARS virus is a pandemic, in the midst of an epidemic that is happening globally in almost all countries, including Indonesia, pharmaceutical services must face challenges as well as opportunities to carry out their function as a unit that is able to provide the needs medicine and medical equipment, as well as providing direct services to patients and other medical personnel. This is not an easy thing to happen, especially at this time the number of needs for drugs and medical equipment is greatly increasing for the service of COVID-19 patients. While on the other hand, the availability of both drugs and medical equipment has not been able to keep up with the existing needs. Conditions like this are made even more difficult by some people for personal gain, so that supplies in the field are becoming increasingly scarce. Facing challenges in the field, pharmacists as the driving force in pharmaceutical services must respond to this problem quickly, thoroughly, and professionally. The provision of medical supplies and medical equipment, including PPE, is a capital for medical personnel in providing services to patients. Next is to deal with this crisis and difficulty. There are several ways that can be achieved by pharmacists, including number 1, plan for drug or ALKES and PPE needs accurately. Number 2, looking for reference and with books to increase pharmacists' knowledge and ability in finding solutions when they require drugs or ALKES or personal protective equipment or PPE are difficult to obtain. Number 3, increase collaboration with pharmacists in other hospitals to exchange information related to the supply or drugs or ALKES and supplier information. Number 4, collaborating with the pharmacy and therapeutic committee, as well as with the team involved such as the infection control team, the COVID task force team, and also the medical committee, to look for the alternative drugs or ALKES that can be used as the best alternative. Number 5. Selecting and collaborating with several suppliers who have legal distribution permit. The steps above are very useful for finding solutions in settlement by prioritizing common interest. In addition to the above effort, pharmacists must also have the ability to overcome the problem of the scarcity of PPE such as hazmat, masks, goggles, shoes, and other personal protective equipment which are currently quite difficult to obtain. Referring to existing reference, pharmacists can provide solutions by reusable if the required PPE is not available. In carrying out reusability, pharmacists must follow the guidelines issued by the Indonesian Ministry of Health so that the function of PPE can run well. The next is pharmacy services to patients. In providing services to patients, pharmacists must have the skills related to COVID-19 and its treatment. Until now, WHO has not issued a therapeutic standard that can be used as a reference for the treatment of COVID-19 patients. Existing treatment refers to reference and guidelines issued by the Ministry of Health and the Indonesia Doctors Association or IDE and the Indonesian Pharmacists Association or EIE. To be able to provide information and counseling, pharmacists must apply the principle of standard precaution in providing services to patients to reduce the risk of further infection. Standard precautions include hand hygiene and the use of personal protective equipment or PPE to avoid direct contact with the secretion or including respiration secretion, blood, body fluids, and skin of injured patient. It also includes prevention of injuries from sharp objects and needless, safe waste management, cleaning, disinfection, and sterilization of line and patient care equipment, as well as environmental cleaning and disinfection. To protect ourselves and those around us and break the chain of transmission of COVID-19, pharmacists need to prepare a standard operational procedure or SOP, which is a reference in service. The minimum standard SOP that must be honored in pharmaceutical services for COVID-19 is Pharmacy Room Sanitation SOP, SOP for the use of PPE, Service SOP for COVID-19 patients, SOP for hand washing and infection prevention, SOP for online counseling and PIO services or telephone, SOP for drug delivery service, and SOP for reusable PPE during a crisis. There are a few things you need to know about pharmaceutical services in a hospital and the role of pharmacists in a joint effort to build preparedness to face COVID-19. Nothing is impossible to do, including ensuring the active role of pharmacists in the nation's effort to overcome COVID-19 disease outbreak.
Okay, thank you very much for your great attention and thank you for your listening. May all those I have shared be beneficial for all of us. I'm Suci Armelia, goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.